Hi there, Grant Tiller from Spectrami, joined today by Dennis from Peer Software.
Hello.
Hi Dennis. I'd like to talk to you today about file synchronization. So in one of our previous videos we looked at some of the use cases that Peer Software can cover, and file sync was one of the top on your list.
Yes.
So maybe in this session we can talk about file synchronization and what it works like and how it looks and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So we're starting here with file synchronization. You've got PMC on the screen at the moment, so Peer Management Console.
Correct.
Perfect.
Yes. You can also call it Peer Management Server if you want to.
So you've got the peer Management Console running on the Peer Management Server.
Yes, yes,
okay.
Correct.
And this is really acting as the hub for everything else that goes on with our data synchronization and data replication needs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So that kind of sets the scene about where our starting point. And I guess what we need to do now is introduce some storage into the mix.
Yes, so let's keep it simple in the first step. So let's add a Windows file server here.
Okay.
So this is just a traditional Windows 2012 file server or whatever.
So 2012 upwards of what we're supporting?
2008
okay.
is also possible.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technical earlier versions will also work, but from support-wise, it's 2008 and upwards.
Clear, I'm with you.
Okay. Good. So what we do here is we install our agent on this Windows server. It's just a simple MSI setup file, and that's it. After the agent is installed, the agent will connect to the PMC.
Okay.
And then, of course, we want to synchronize something. We should at least have one additional target or one additional file server.
So where are we going to synchronize?
Yes, correct. So let's make it a little bit more different here. Let's say we have a NetApp here.
Okay.
7 mode, C dot, we don't care. Because we cannot install our agent directly on the NetApp, we have to interact with their API called fPolicy.
Yep.
So we need a small, tiny Windows server here to connect to the API.
And that could be a Windows server running in a VM somewhere.
Yes.
Just to establish the connection to the NetApp box via the API.
Yes.
Clear.
Correct.
Okay.
So then, when we have installed our agent here, the agent is connected to the API to the storage system. It is able to speak to our central management server.
Okay.
And our central management server now, you can configure your first job. It's just wizard-based, a simple setup, and you can say, okay, I just want to move the data in an unidirectional way from the Windows server to the NetApp server.
Okay.
It's a source-target relationship, for example, for migration.
Yep. So with unidirectional, any changes here would be replicated across?
Correct.
But not back the other way?
That's correct.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. And what we do is we integrate into the file system on the source, and we monitor the file system 24 hours a day.
Right.
So you don't have to do scheduled replication. You can do real-time replication, or what we call it's real-time replication. So whenever a change happens here, like you create a file, you modify a file, or you delete a file, this information will be replicated instantly to the target system.
Okay, so you're not waiting for a certain period or a scheduled job or a backup window.
You can configure it that way if you want to.
So that's still an option?
Yeah, that's still an option.
Clear.
Good. And a second use case, you can use this for CDP, continuous data protection.
Okay.
For example, this is your remote office, branch office Windows server, and you want to replicate it to your headquarters, to your big NetApp storage where you do your traditional tape backup or cloud backup, whatever. Yeah. And what is also possible, for example, if we make another use case here, is for traveling user profiles. Yeah. Then you make this replication bidirectional.
Right, okay.
So whenever a file is changed, created, modified, deleted here, it will be replicated to the NetApp system. But because it's bidirectional now, whenever a file is changed here, it will also be replicated back to the Windows system.
Okay. And so my use case there, perhaps Grant in the UK, my profile is sat on this server.
Yes. Let's make it UK.
And Grant moves across to Germany.
Okay.
Maybe I'm working with you for a week. And I need to access my profile, but it's via the NetApp filer.
Mm-hmm.
Information's still there, but if I log off on this one, anything changed in my profile will be replicated back to the Windows box in the UK.
Yes, correct.
Perfect.
So you don't have to deal with latency.
Excellent. Good. So the user's noticing great performance. In the meantime, we're taking care of the replication of the data. We're not stuck with backup windows or scheduled time to do that. The replication is absolutely real time.
Correct.
And it's a low overhead on our systems because it's working as part of the operating system as opposed to a layer sat on top.
Yes.
Clear. Perfect. Well, Dennis, that's a really great overview of how peer software work with the file synchronization piece. Thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
If you need any more information, please contact us at Spectrami.